Social skills in exceptional students. Where students may start. Students with disabilities tend to have limited social skills, especially when first coming into the education system. This tends to be students on the autism spectrum, but can range to all students with a disability, but not necessarily saying that all students do have these poor social skills. All students may have issues with common social skills and the normal society learns naturally growing up. They may have the simplest issues, such as bringing up a conversation, to not understanding the way they speak and the social cues. Activities to get them involved in. Students with disabilities have many activities that they can get involved in to make them feel more socially accepted and join normal sports with us if they are capable. Or they could join sports that are designated for their disabilities, such as wheelchair basketball, or the Special Olympics has a few options. Some examples that I found that students with disabilities tend to excel in are swimming, table tennis, and field and track. Teaching the social skills. I was researching how to best teach social skills in students with disabilities, and one thing I came across was this chart. I feel like this chart best describes because it gave an easy way to instruct that also can be fun for students. So this chart talks about steps to teaching, and it goes from introduce to define to practice to generalize. Under introduce, it says explain it, use social skills, videos, rules, and other etc. things. Define it. What is it? Play games, categorize the steps to the skills, and use visual prompts. This is just showing the students what it is. And then practice it. Role-playing, video modeling, peer modeling, and comic strips. This can just show the students what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to act, and how they can best do it in a social setting where it's going to be the most effective. Next, generalize. Practice in multiple natural settings with a variety of people. To be able to do this with the students is very important, because they may not see that, this person may react this way, but this person may react a completely different way. So having multiple different peers, practice with them, and see the way that different people are going to react and how they can best fit in with that is going to be great for them. Another great way I learned was these task cards for normal daily activities that happen every day, such as birthdays, getting on the bus, when you don't win a game with other students, or lastly, when you meet someone new. Looking at these, so in the first picture, it says during seat work. It gives a 5-step option on how to follow it. First, follow the directions. 2, work quietly. 3, stay on class. 4, raise my hand and ask for help. 5, keep my hands to myself. In the next one, it shows just the task and what you're doing. So one of them is when I go to church. On the back of the task card, it's going to show what you're supposed to do. In the third one, it's going to show different places you go. So like library, the bus, the store. And then on the bottom, it's going to show activities such as meeting somebody new, when you don't win a game, or when you go to a birthday party. How parents can help with these social skills. These children can't always be just helped by their teachers and their peers. There are so many ways that the parents can help. Here are some examples. Reinforce positive behavior and celebrate the strengths at home, not only in school. Model and practice the desired behaviors at home and out in social settings. Provide structural and social interactions. Don't just keep the child inside all day. Have the child go out, go to the store with you, go to the mall. Get the child out there to experience different social interactions. As the parent, you should talk through possible social scenarios and use visual aids like the ones I've talked about in previous slides. Set a good environment for success. Conclusion. Altogether, I think that these will end up helping better with their social skills, and I think that it's so important for students to feel like they are welcomed for their differences, and they may struggle with things that others don't, but but that these tactics have been talked about and will always help them and can better help them integrate into society.